Welcome to today's SQL session. In this video, we'll explore the difference between IIF and CASE in SQL Server with examples, syntax, and a quick tip on handling null values. IIF. The syntax is IIF, condition, true value, false value. It checks the condition. If it's true, it returns the first value. Otherwise, it returns the second. Example. Here, we classify employees as high or low based on salary. We are selecting each employee's name along with a calculated column called salary category. The IIF function checks if the employee's salary is greater than 50,000. If it is, the category is set to high, otherwise, it's set to low. This is a quick way to group employees based on salary conditions. You can also handle multiple conditions with nested IIF. In this query, we divide employees into three salary categories: above 50,000 high, between 20,000 and 50,000 medium, below 20,000 low. We achieve this by nesting one IIF inside another. It works, but nested IIFs can get messy as conditions grow. Now let's look at case. The syntax is case. When condition 1 then result 1. When condition 2 then result 2. Else default result. End. Case is much cleaner for multiple conditions, easier to read and maintain than nested IIFs. Example. In this query, we categorize employee salaries into three groups: above 50,000 high, between 20,000 and 50,000 medium, below 20,000 low. The case statement is easier to read when handling multiple conditions compared to nested IIFs. Null handling in IIF and CASE. This will throw an error. Correct usage with variables. This works because the variables have a defined type. Alternatively, you can cast null explicitly. The same applies to case. Key point here is, if you put null in both the then and else parts of a case or IIF, it's invalid in SQL Server without casting. If you want both sides to return null, you must explicitly cast it. But logically, this is useless, since the output will always be null regardless of the condition. At least one branch should return an actual value for the expression to make sense. So here's the summary. IIF great for quick, simple conditions. Case better for multiple or complex conditions and is easier to read. If both the true and false results are null, you need to use variables or explicit casting, so SQL Server can determine the data type. Otherwise, no special handling is required. If you practice these queries with simple examples, you'll quickly understand when to use each approach in real-world scenarios. The demo scripts are available for download in the description, so you can practice on your own. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the next tutorial for more SQL learning.